Before we step into tonight's darkness, this is part 2 of The Whistling Woman of Dead Creek Road. If you haven't heard part 1, please go back, not just because the horror begins there, but because the heart of this tragedy lies buried in that first night, a night that shattered Ethan's life. But now, let's return to the road Ethan promised himself he'd never see again. For most people, leaving a haunted place is the end of a nightmare. For Ethan Rowe, leaving Dead Creek Road was only the beginning. 6 months had passed since Ethan escaped Dead Creek Road. He had moved to Colorado Springs, changed his job, changed his life. But some things don't stay behind. Every night at 3:07 a.m., Ethan woke to the same sound, a soft whistle. The same lullaby Annalise Harper had whistled the night she almost claimed him. And every night, his dog Max stood at the apartment door, trembling, as if someone stood outside, waiting. The whistle wasn't angry, it was sad, calling, like a mother searching for something she couldn't let go of. Ethan tried ignoring it until the knock came. A sheriff from Arizona stood at his door. "Ethan Rowe? Dr. Melissa Crane, your old professor, was found near Dead Creek Road, barefoot, scratched, in shock." Ethan felt his heart stop. "She kept repeating your name," the sheriff continued. "And one more thing. I heard the third whistle. Nobody survives the third whistle. Nobody." That night, Ethan found an envelope slid under his door. Inside was a century-old record. Missing child. Harper, infant girl, 1911. Body never found. Below it, written in shaky handwriting, "Her child didn't die. She was taken. Your bloodline is involved." Ethan's breath caught. His ancestor, the man in the old photograph, had stolen Annalise's baby. The haunting wasn't random, it was personal. Ethan drove back to Flagstaff. The moment he entered town, the wind carried a faint whistle, as if Annalise knew he had come. He went to Mr. Langley's house, only to find the old man collapsed on the floor. Langley grabbed Ethan's wrist. "She's not after you alone, she's after him." He pointed to a torn photograph. A man in the corner looked almost exactly like Ethan. "Your great-great-grandfather. He took her baby, the child survived, and her bloodline still exists." Langley's last word before he died. "Dead Creek." Ethan realized Annalise wasn't hunting him. She was summoning him. At sunset, on Dead Creek Road, Ethan saw another man step out of the mist. A young man shaking, flashlight in hand. "My name is Caleb Harper," he said. "My family told me we come from a hidden child, a stolen child." Ethan understood. Caleb was the descendant of Annalise's baby. Ethan was the descendant of the thief. 2 bloodlines, 1 truth. Before either could speak further, the fog shifted. The air froze. A soft whistle rose from the trees. Annalise appeared, not floating, not twisted, just broken. Her voice trembled. "My blood and my baby's blood finally stand together." Caleb whispered, "We're here. Please tell us what you want." Her hollow eyes softened. "My child. Find my child." Ethan suddenly knew. Not the cemetery, not the road, the creek, the dried creek bed. They followed the ghost's trembling figure into the old basin. Under the cracked earth, Caleb uncovered a tiny wooden box. Inside, small bones, wrapped in decayed cloth, Annalise's missing baby. The mother's grief filled the air like a storm. She knelt, gently cradling the remains, and the whistle turned into a soft lullaby, the one she used to sing a century ago. Her face changed. Her white eyes turned human again, green, alive. "Thank you." She began to fade, mother and child glowing together, finally at peace. But before vanishing completely, Annalise turned to Ethan. Her voice was gentle, yet chilling. "But the man who took her still walks." Ethan froze. Caleb looked horrified. "What does she mean? Your ancestor is long dead." But Ethan understood. Langley's warning, the shadow in his dreams, the whistle outside his door, someone in his family, someone alive. had been protecting the lie for generations. A branch snapped behind them. Max growled, teeth bared. Ethan and Caleb turned. A dark silhouette stood among the trees. Not a ghost. A man. A living man. He whispered, "Leave the past buried." Ethan grabbed Caleb's arm. "Run!" They sprinted back to the truck as the figure stepped closer. Slow, unafraid, familiar. As they drove away, a whistle echoed behind them. Not Annalise's, but someone imitating her. Someone alive. Someone watching. The story wasn't over. Not anymore. It had only uncovered the first layer of truth. And somewhere in the fog behind them, a living descendant of the thief smiled in the dark. If you like this story, don't forget to follow us for more chilling tales. Stories that linger in the dark. Stories that stay with you long after the lights go out. Your next nightmare is just one follow away.